36 yards, 12 for 19 total. Under pressure, off his back foot, up for grabs, and caught! C.J. Daniels, a tremendous one-handed catch.
This Auburn team in the last couple of games, they've started well on their opening drive. Going to the end zone here, and boy, a lot of hand checking going on. That's a touchdown. How about the reception from Cam Coleman? He and Julian Neal were battling in that far corner. Amazing.
And you want to talk about Superman types of grabs.
And it's a play action pass, and it's intercepted. Zabian Brown with one man who can catch him. Zabian Brown all the way. Touchdown, Alabama.
It's huge. It was great to be as a player and now be as a GM and watch these guys. I'm going to watch here for a second. Oh, ball! Go, Jay, go! Go, Jay! Go!
Who's going to break through at some point? Fake! He's got him! What a call! Singleton! Balls! Touchdown!
Flag obviously down, and Carr will take a shot with it. Wow, what an effort by Fields! Malachi Fields with a sensational grab.
Catch from Lewis to Thompson to get down here in the red zone on this drive. Play action for Brendan Lewis, throwing with a hand in his face to the back of the end zone. Brady Cluse laying out for it. Waiting on a signal. It's a touchdown!
It looked like he had a foot in.
That is his first career touchdown.
Glance to try to convert with pressure coming. There's a flag on the play. Glance running all the way back to Blowing Rock in the process of heaving this football late. And it is caught in the end zone.
I expect the ball to go to this three receiver side with DeAndre Johnson right in the middle. 6'8".
Launches it down the field. And it lands in the hands of Johnson off the carom of a defender for a touchdown. 62 yards. Are you kidding me? 30-19 for Jennings. Jennings. Flush to Luave, almost got him. Oh, but I got one hand. What a catch by Jordan Hudson for a team that is not aggressive at all going forward on fourth down.
No, not at all. And I swear he didn't have to go up with one hand. He was just trying to show off there. Could have easily got two hands, but
there will be a chance for a return here. It's Cameron Petaway coming up the field. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! For the second straight season, Bowling Green has started the season with a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Partner, you called it.
They don't overturn that, but he was able to turn his body.
3:15 to go in the half. Pavia to the end zone. It's caught! Alexander with an athletic highlight catch for the touchdown.
Here's Morton. Downfield strike, and brought in by Aiken. They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line.
And they are, at the very least, in the verge of field goal range. Arch Manning looking like Grandpa. Touchdown!
Polino does not have long range in terms of field goal tries.
Well,
Here's a play fake, Mensa to throw. There's the shot downfield. There's Brown. It's caught. Touchdown, Duke. 43 yards to Quayshawn Brown.
How in the heck do you let Quayshawn Brown get behind you in that situation? I have no idea.
And as long as you are in the top 10, you're going to get one of those at-large bids. Play action for Beck. He's going to take a shot for C.J. Daniels into the end zone. Oh, he caught it for a touchdown. With a defender right in his face, C.J. Daniels adds to the Miami lead.
He topped off the game last week with the touchdown pass to Malachi Tony. This is a heck of an individual effort by C.J. Daniels.
Wow. Tannehill had the win. Whitehurst had 4 of them. Downfield shot. Wow, what a catch! Travius Jacobs is loose. Wow! 74 yards. You have to think Ryan Williams' catch last year against Georgia. I mean, going up for this, spinning around and scoring.
I'm not sure I know.
C.J. Baxter's come in at running back. Manning takes off running, throws on the run, very close to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the back of the end zone for Ryan Wingo. Touchdown.
He'll throw again on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Lovelace. He might run it back. Lovelace is gone. What an incredible turnaround. It looks like Georgia Tech's going in to make it a 1-score game. Instead, a 100-yard pick six for the Panthers.
Is a bit thin today. No Tony Harsty, he's still out, and then Emerson Cortez Menjivar is out for this game. Oh, blocked! Inayu's got it into the end zone for the touchdown!
Three-man rush with a spy. Kiltree's hit. The ball is out. Picked up by James Madison. Touchdown for the Dukes. Drew Spinagatti, the scoop and score. True freshman from Spartanburg, South Carolina. He's out wide. Pressure off the edge. Easter makes the catch, fumbles the football, and it's picked up by Syracuse. Anwar Sparrow down the sideline and into the end zone for a scoop and score.
And Clayton Johnson again weaves his way through traffic. On the way. And the Mustangs into the end zone again.
They've got 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Ashford trying to redeem himself. He takes a deep shot, has a man, it's Hernandez, puts it on the money. Touchdown. 79 yards.
Boy, he's a football player.
He's going to be fun to watch.
That's the kind of guy I love defending my country, by the way.
That's right.
Chauncey Cobb, 10, 20, 30. Cobb 40. Cobb's got one man to beat. Cobb's gonna go. No flags. Touchdown.
Yeah, BYU's offense, we're sort of moving on, but that was intense. Josh Hoover on the sideline with his star wideout. Bachmeier across the middle to the tight end. More broken tackles. There goes Carson Ryan. Dives for the pylon. Touchdown. 43 yards. That's one way to do it. 1st and 10. Ahmad Hardy bends it back to the near side. He is something special, folks. Ahmad Hardy has a hat trick. 43-yard touchdown run.
A load at running back. They like to give him the football in short yardage situations.
Dead Stockton
stepping up, throwing complete, and it's Thomas who's free. Breaks a tackle inside the 30. Thomas cutting it back again. Another Georgia touchdown.
Coming off his worst game of the season. Off play action. Another deep shot. That's caught. It's a Tulane touchdown. No flags on the field. Anthony Brown-Stevens. This Tulane offense had been waiting to wake up and hit some explosive plays.
Reverse. McCown gonna throw. And it looked as if the tight end stepped out of bounds. That's Overmeyer, who's in for a touchdown. Now this call is going to be interesting. Did he go out on his own or was he forced out?
In the Glass Bowl, ready to get things started on a Wednesday night. We're underway. Midweek action is here. Trayvon Rudolph, the return man. Big hole opens up for Rudolph. Plenty of room to run. Turns the corner. Steps on the gas. Rudolph. 20 yards to go. It's a foot race. He's in. Touchdown Toledo. Trayvon Rudolph. How about that for some action? A 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Here on 3rd and 11 after that tackle for a loss. It's Cam Peters going deep. One-on-one coverage on the outside. There's that man, Josiah Rockwell. 45 yards down the field on that reception.
Catch radius. You know, you hear the term so. Tide have some backup, fresh defensive linemen in there on this 3rd down. They bring pressure. Ball's out quickly. Catch is made by Simmons. He's running. Simmons breaks free. It's a foot race. He's finally brought down inside the 5. The Tigers.
Here we go. Again.
Second free play in a row. Cross-field pass. Byron Brown, another flag comes in. Singleton was interfered with, and he still makes the catch.
Armetta back to throw. Clean pocket. He's going to air it out. Going deep. Looking for Trujillo. Did he hold on? Yes, he did.
Beautiful pass.
Thankful he was for this experience and to be here in a Tennessee uniform. He said, I grew up idolizing players myself, and so being in that position is different. Here's a deep ball. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chris Brazzell the second. It's a 52-yard strike from Aguilar to Brazzell.
Diego Pavia over 400 yards now. This has to be a stat-building drive for Diego Pavia.
That was 37, looking for a chunk here. Touchdown, what a catch by Hoskins.
Play clock down to 5. They're going to hand it to Richard. He got it and more. Turbo Richard near side to the 20. Richard banged out of bounds at the 15.
Just eat up as much of this time as you possibly can.
They will keep it on the ground. What a job by Bullock to keep his balance, and he is gone. Kentrell Bullock to the house.
Or you can do that.
He was stopped for a loss of about 1 or 2, but put his hand on the ground, kept his balance, and Kentrell Bullock runs the touchdown in, and that may be the dagger here in Mobile.
2 tight ends, going to hand again. This is Shepard trying to fight back on the counter. He does. First down for Duke. And look at Nate Shepard break free across midfield, taking Tar Heels with him to the 46-yard line. Caleb Koff.
Brescia went in motion. The handoff. All kinds of real estate, and there he goes. Buckley off to the races. Western Michigan on the scoreboard just like that from 67 yards out.
They're 5 of 10 converting on 4th down this season. Offset eye, Moss back in there. He throws it wide open to Stewart, the tight end, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. Jacob Stewart, the fifth-year senior.
Going back to their youth days, got him here on campus, and now he's turned into a star just like this guy, Hawkins. Nobody's going to touch him. Touchdown.
Alabama's got to be loving it.
Flea flicker to open up the second half as Simpson then goes underneath the Williams with blockers in front. So a flea flicker screen, and here goes Hollywood. How about that to start the second half? Razzle, dazzle, roll, tide.
Spot foul, so 2nd and 10. Tony on the screen with a blocker in front, and he frees him. Tony past the 40, inside the 30. Hand fighting with a defender and finally wrestled to the ground at the 9-yard line by Holloway.
Here goes the trick play, and it's right into the hands of Arch Manning. It was Parker Livingston with the touchdown pass to his good buddy, Arch.
Some trickeration early. We saw a touchdown pass to DeAndre Moore on a fake receiver screen before hitting the post.
And being able to pick up that first down right there. Daddiato looking over the middle, looking downfield, in stride, it's Middlebrook. Touchdown, Middle.
Dynamic pass rushers, and good luck. Robertson just crunched, picked off. Will this be the second pick six of the night? Triggs says no, but Trey Reynolds has the second interception, and this is inside the 10.
Last week related? Last week is not related. Who's on first?
Little receiver screen, tunnel screen. Burks on the move. Burks with a burst. Touchdown Sooners. There it is. Le'Veon Moss in the backfield. Off the play fake. Taking a shot deep. Got a man on the post. Caught. Down to the 8-yard line. Mario Craver. As he brings Sawchuk back in for pass protection. 3rd down and 11. 4-man rush from Bama. Castellanos launches it, and a diving effort from Squirrel White.
Working against a 6'4", talented true freshman that cannot keep up, and right away to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I love the scheme.
On the around, that's Cody Hagan. Got a blocker out in front of him. Hagan houses it. Touchdown, Cougars.
Has been Camden Brown and also the running back O.J. Arnold. Case in point, Arnold on the flat. He's going to throw it. He has Camden Brown open. Brown down the sideline. His 3rd touchdown tonight. And O.J. Arnold, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, now a passing touchdown. Wow.
Horvath on the run, trying to make a play downfield. That's Heidenreich, flag, and caught. They're wrestling for it on the ground, not going to matter because there's a flag on the play. That's DeMarco Ward and Heidenreich wrestling.
Chandler sees it. They get it off. It's a 4-man rush. Cleaner pocket this time and a strike. Dejon Strickland splits the defense. Stumbles into the end zone for a Rebels touchdown.
This is just such a good route combination. You're going to get this, and you're going to get Stribling wrapping right in behind it in this cover 4 scheme. And then look at the backside safety, number 18, Bryce Thornton. You're going to see him come into your screen, and he takes a bad angle, misses the tackle.
One wide receiver each way. WKU milking the clock on this drive as they've just been running it right at MTSU. They'll do it again with Wright. He breaks through inside the 20. 15, 10, 5, right, goes left.
Ball went forward. Alabama fumbled and recovered inbounds. So
Yeah, that was
I think they
close
got it right.
too. Because if it were, oh, there's an interception on the first play thereafter. Eli Bowen down the sideline. He may go. Ty Simpson back there, can't tackle him. Touchdown, Eli Bowen. 87 yards.
On the American Conference Championship game. One step closer with a win today. That would put them at 6-1 in the league. Woodson with a pass. Big yardage for the midshipman. Braxton Woodson all the way.
And he essentially runs a zone read type of play. But it's not just the decision. It's the block by left tackle Sean Crowley and the speed.
Jeremiah Cobb in the backfield off the right hip of Deuce Knight. He is 96 yards short of 1,000 for the season. Knight nowhere to go with the football, and so he takes off. And this is part of his game. He can hurt you with his legs. To the 30, to the 20. They won't catch him. One play, 75 yards, touchdown, Deuce Knight.
So what you have here is good protection. The offensive line does a nice job. You see them spying, but the spy can't get there, and then Deuce Knight takes off. One guy to beat, he beats Julian Fox. You're going to see that, but you got to make sure you get there.
He looked lean up top.
He's listed at 231, but I think he's playing right now still at about 220.
Yeah, he said he was a little bit lighter than that.
Right down the sideline. Inbounds Dallas Wilson. To the end zone, dragging tacklers for a Gators touchdown.
Bounces off of it. Jelani McDonald, look, I saw these guys on the field pregame. These guys are stuck. Did you see how Michael Taft's head?
You recall Tom Herman has ties to Texas State as well. And here is a run off the right side, inside the 20, the 10, and diving for the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. Running it in for the Jaguars, Trayvon Dunbar.
Or off the game clock, excuse me.
Turner now going deep. And he's got Norton. Norton to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. "41-yard hookup from Zion Turner to Adrian Norton."
In the first 3 or 4 ball games, Appalachian had about 12 turnovers in the first 3 or 4 ball games.
Here's Cole going up top, looking for the front side. Does he get that there? Touchdown, black and gold. Dalton Stroman using the turf once again, and this time it's for 6.
Utah empties it out. RPO, Buchanan wide open across the middle. J.J. Buchanan with a 58-yard touchdown.
Trying to melt this clock down. Sorsby wants it now. Has a man and is hauled in. Caleb Goody racing to the end zone. 82 yards.
Good protection by Oregon State up front on that particular play.
Jabari Johnson in at quarterback. And the Beavers down the sideline, little reverse action, and get into the end zone for the touchdown. David Wells Jr. on the reverse from Johnson, and Oregon State's got some spark here at the Rock.
Michigan State. Jackson toward the end zone, intercepted by Matt McDoom. McDoom can flat out fly. Got away from Brousseau. Matt McDoom all the way, 100 yards.
th play of the drive. Floors backwards pass, and there is Jackson, open man, and Josh Ford scores against his dad's former team.
Right now, a lot of trickery there on the drive, but it works off.
In the third quarter, in command right now. 23-3 on the double move.
Chambliss downfield. Is it caught? A reception by Alexander. Deuce on the loose. Wow.
Finley a play fake, and now he wants to go for it all. Paul catches it in stride, stays on his feet, 75 yards, touchdown!
And out the gate, they take a shot.
A slant, McAllister tip ball, interception BYU. And going back the other way, the cut inside, now back to the outside, the shove, pylon, touchdown!
Got to be careful you don't get a holding penalty in the end zone and maybe just try to get a couple more yards out here. Now they're going to throw it.
They are going to throw it. Middle of the field looking in. It's caught. Coming forward is Reed Harris. Open field for Harris and into Georgia Tech territory. Backed up against the wall. They strike.
Don't let him get out and create.
It's rocking already. Looking at press the ball in the very first play. Nice ball downfield. And the catch is made by Colby Young. Dogs fans have been waiting for that.
4 minutes to go in the first. 3rd and 10. Quick throw to Rex Steiner. Rex Steiner bouncing outside. He has blockers and off he goes. Rex Steiner inside the 10 and in the end zone for a touchdown. Son of WWE Hall of Famer Scott Steiner. He is tough as he can be, and he had all the room with an extra man for blocking in Cook.
So it sets up 3rd down and 10. Pressure came, delayed on Moss, and he is sacked. Threw it away, and that ball's intercepted. Cam Robinson runs it back. Now, was Miller Moss down?
Yes, he was down.
For now, it's a pick 6, but it certainly looked like Miller Moss released it when his knee was already down.
He's going to throw it. Sullivan open on the backside, but he's going to go to his receiver. He's got him. Touchdown, Tulane.
And how he got to this throw. Now look at his arm. Now, but watch, he's going to throw it back to Sullivan. They go,
He's like, hell with it.
We're going to throw it straight up to Callaway, and here we go.
Buffalo offense going to work at the 22. Roberson hit by Evans, and that is ruled a live football, scooped up by the big man, and Eastern Michigan with the game's first takeaway.
Colton Joseph, the dangerous dual threat quarterback, standing in his own end zone. Decides to throw it. Completes the pass, and Trey Brown is loose. Nobody in front of him. A foot race. He's gone. 98-yard touchdown.
In that area, came over from Ohio State. Niblett, who carefully fields this one, has some room. Ryan Niblett weaving, still running down the sideline. Niblett all the way to the house. 75, no flags.
To get involved, just kind of setting screens, not blocking anybody. And now something always crazy happens in this game. There's always a play that we're going to be talking about for a long time. You wonder.
3rd and 7. Williams, pressure in his face again. He dumps it down to Bennett. Plenty of room to run. Picks up the first down and then some. Stays on his feet. Sprinting. Dives and extends it to the end zone. Touchdown. The ball popped out when he hit the ground. His own teammate recovered, but it is a touchdown for Bennett.
Great job leading this offense. Great comeback win, one against Youngstown.
Robinson slipping away from tackles. Out past the 50. Can they catch him? No. Edward Robinson joins the rushing touchdown party.
Who started the season as the starting tailback before missing the last 2 with injuries. He'll split out wide. Let's see if Sterney goes there.
fakes it, has a wide open man down the far sideline, still on his feet, hurdles toward the end zone, touchdown!
Empty for Minicucci. Silver in motion for a third time in a row. It's Minicucci. This time he finds the end zone. Nick Minicucci wins it for Delaware. Welcome back. FBS football inside at Delaware Stadium. The blue and gold victorious. Let's watch it again. And again if you're Blue Hens faithful.
Well,
Minicucci.
It's something we saw all day. They love running Nick Minicucci downhill.
Some space for your punter to get back and get his kickoff.
That was actually Hassan Wilson who's into the game, and Wilson has some room, and he's out across the 20. Here we go. Can Wilson go? He's out across midfield. Odom's gonna escort him into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! 94 yards. Hassan Wilson, on just his third carry of the season, goes the distance.
Not surprising with Shane Beamer's lineage on special teams, playing and coaching for his dad. This is a really good kick, though. Swing on the return. Gets free. Swing to midfield. Breaks a tackle. Stays in bounds. Bakari Swain. Spin cycle. Touchdown.
Washington in motion. Morris looks his way. Now he's going to go downfield. Good coverage. Incomplete. That was Jason Brevard. And he made the catch. Got about a yard or so, but let's take another look at this from this angle.
Yeah, they're faking the bubble screen, and then Brooks Johnson is going to pretend to block. Oh my gosh. What a catch.
That turnover results in 3 points. Harris brings it out, and he has a burst. Huge return, still on his feet. To the house. Touchdown. DeRealis Clark.
Showed you what, that he is the realest. What an excellent return on the part of DeRealis Clark. He had 3 situations in which you thought he was going to go down, but he stays on his feet and takes it to the house.
So Gabalis getting it to Page, who bursts through the hole, makes a man miss, heads towards the outside. He turns on the Jets, one man to beat. Down the sideline for a touchdown. 89 yards. You want to talk about afterburners.
Now Knight goes in motion. Barnett taking the shot down the field, coming back for it. What a play! Touchdown, Braden Wisloski, 39 yards, a phenomenal adjustment. Up and able to find Wisloski. He was the one who made the adjustment.
Yeah, he was, like I said, he's running a corner route. Barnett throws it more towards the middle. He adjusts while that ball's in the air, comes back and finds it. You see the defender there, Fred Adams, kind of look for it and stumble, and Wisloski comes back and makes an outstanding catch.
Overton, nice move. There goes the freshman Jeffrey Overton. House call. Does that get the Hokies back in it?
Field will make it a two-possession game.
You need to just cut it to a 2-possession game here on this drive.
Ole Miss comes after him, and Taylor can't take a sack and doesn't. He's able to get away, and he's able to do more than get away. It's inside the 10 and on the way for a touchdown. The ball came out, but that was after he crossed the goal line. What a run by Camario Taylor. You can see why Jeff Levy made the change.
1st and 10. Lagway. Pump and go. Lets it fly on 1st down. It's caught. J. Michael Sturdivant hauled it in. Gain of 34, and it's 1st and goal for the Gators.
Michael Sturdivant, the UCLA transfer, will pump fake. And look, just beautiful ball placement. That's the frustrating thing with
Talik Williams on the little jet sweep. He's got something on that far side. He's got himself a touchdown. 36 yards for Talik Williams.
Brown going to the end zone, and Williams, he's got him! Touchdown, Cardinal!
You don't want to call timeout here as well. They're going for it on 4th and 1. Slant around. Oh! It's going to go for points! Are you kidding? Tom Henry! What a call! What a play! 90 yards, and Florida Atlantic leads!
11-yard pickup, 17-3. Perhaps looking for another score before the end of the half. Downfield, caught, complete. They call him Diego Pavia. The remix to Richardson.
Pressure comes. Lofts one into the air. It's caught. Vander Ross down the sideline and into the end zone for his second score of the game.
Taking over at the Pirates 49. Henderson to the edge. The track star to the sideline. And pushed out inside the 20 by Tegan Wilk.
Now you can feel the energy in the building. They will open up with 3 receivers to the near side. Sprint the tight end out this way, and they will get it to Jaden Sellers in the open field. Sellers makes a man miss. The freshman, he's to the 20 on the opening play, will take it to the end zone, 75 yards.
And B. Lenorse throws a dime. Just a quick, easy read. Get the ball out of his hands quickly. And then younger brother Jaden Sellers does the rest.
Kozlowski goes in motion that direction again. This time the handoff goes to Knight. He's got a big hole. He's heading to the 40, to the 30. He's going to make it to the end zone. The streamers will fly at James Madison. Touchdown, JMU.
Just an inside zone, and the gates opened up. Wayne Knight, untouched, to the end zone.
Tied for 7th in the nation with just 9 sacks allowed this year. Play action, deep shot is caught, and it's going to go the distance. Shaz Preston on the board for Tulane.
Ask your offense to do more than it's done all afternoon.
Is in zone. Up top, deflected, intercepted. There's Jones again. Pick 6.
Nussmeier quickly to the slant, and a break free on the catch and run by Kyle Parker, and he takes it to the house for 43 yards. Brailsford stands tall at that center spot, man-to-man. Simpson fires. Caught! Touchdown, Alabama, Isaiah Horton. Just a beautiful play all the way around.
I think the most impressive part of this may be he brings the eyes down to leave the pocket. He's going to turn into a runner. They come back up late, and he had to...
Jackson pressured, Simmons strip sack, and would you look at what the Longhorns are doing here with LaFau bringing it all the way back.
It goes right into the hands of LaFau, and I thought receiver C.J. Brown might get a tackle right there.
Then he got the big fellas out in front on the convoy. Great job finding open field.
Easy gain for North Carolina.
Caleb Hood in the backfield. It's all Lopez going in the air deep this time. Has a man open. What a start for the Tar Heels. Chris Culliver on the long ball from 51 yards out.
And he's going to pick up 7. Second down.
Already up at the line going fast.
Play fake. Mestemaker avoids the rush, and it's caught. Midfield for Cameron Dorner. Free flight inside the 20. Cuts it back, spins, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Pressure comes. Reed steps up and launches. One-handed grab by Ashton Bethel-Roman. Still running. Bethel-Roman, the redshirt freshman, gets involved, makes a huge play.
Pressure up the middle, but watch them pick this pressure up. Gives Marcel Reed a great pocket to be able to step up in. Heck of a job. Whoa, very.
Might be Ford on territory. They've got Parker in as the Wildcat quarterback. He fakes it to Dampier, the quarterback, and keeping it is Parker. Breaking a tackle. Parker into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Third and goal from the 8. Vesperis, end zone. Courtney, did he get it? He did! Courtney, touchdown!
Good right now. Good look at it from this view. Keikoa sees him on the corner route, gets it to the end zone, double coverage, got it in the right spot.
Locke stepping up in the pocket, looking deep downfield, has a man in stride, caught, touchdown! Chris Reed on a dime from Landon Locke.
In the country, Forrest. If you're watching this, get ready to see him in some tempo. Early fireworks. Is it hauled in? Yes, it is. Down to the 1-yard line. Mudir Rubin.
He's looking at his receiver the entire time. He knows where he wants to go with the football. And what he does, he's allowed.
Twist up front. Tia stands tall, sings it, and Walker reels it in for a first down.
As Baylor is back on offense, out of that picture, but still fighting. Got a man free downfield. Robertson drops it. Perfect spot for Cole Wilson. Still up. And to the 16-yard line. 64 yards from Sawyer to Cole.
He's number 1. Didn't expect for him to play. He's out there on the field.
Missouri goes quickly. Pagula can run, and he cuts it upfield. Drop the football. Scooped up by Austin Alexander for a touchdown. Leroy Harris punched it out, and it's a scoop and score for the Jayhawks.
Sit out. Once you watch Mason Ellis, number 23, he's going to flash on the left side of the screen. He comes in late. You don't put 2 hands on the football, boom, that ball's out. It's picked up, ran into the end zone by Austin Alexander. That's good.
They bring pressure. Stockton together, long throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Humphreys! Are you kidding me? A 4th down touchdown. What a throw! A 2-pointer from tying it now.
This is 3rd and the full 9. Vazina wants to cut it loose, and I mean Moore is open and caught. TJ Moore behind the coverage scores. What a grab. 62 yards.
Whether to penalize Ole Miss for not having its head coach.
Chambliss, fade, Stribling. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a catch by Stribling.
It is tremendous. Watch this concentration going up, and this foot comes down inbounds.
On 2nd down. Running room. Lamar Sperling off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo.
and 65 yards.
He's got some wheels too.
Boley, look at the throw on first down, escapes left, turns the corner, tiptoeing inside the 10, now laying the lumber, Connor Boley! How do you not love that? Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's why they love this kid down here. He's a local guy. And look, I said he run vertical. This wasn't vertical, but don't take this. How about lowering the shoulder? Boom! I mean, that is kind of effort and physicality running over.
Brown has enough speed to get there, so certainly Watson does.
Cross over the middle, wide open, Chris Bell. Can he take it to the house? Oh, yes, he can!
Here the handoff. Here goes Mallory. Mallory breaks tackles. He's off to the races. Mallory to the end zone.
It's ODU last weekend. Collier, quarterback draw. He's got it with space. Collier up the middle. All teal ahead. Collier for 6.
And he scores! Making him play with his feet.
40-yard rushing touchdown for Samari Collier.
Yes, that's important, but in practice, too. I mean, they know what to do. It saves them so much time. They block the punt. South Florida special teams getting after it, and that is a safety.
They saw on tape for sure. He comes off that right side, scot-free.
Now Jack Bomeister drives the field position, and they block the punt through the back of the end zone for 2. Special teams strikes for the Gators. And this is what you just can't have happen. Florida has made a concerted effort to upgrade their special teams. We saw it a year ago when we covered them down in Tennessee. Big punt returns. This unit in particular has given them a lot of big plays.
Lagway intercepted again. Coming down the sideline. Deshaun Spears. Touchdown Tigers.
And that's exactly what an offense wants.
William fouls in motion. A.J. Swan going to swing it to Rashad Dominion. That is intercepted into the hands of Ian Foster. A defensive score for the Golden Eagles.
Talk about right place, right time. Swings it out to the running back. Looks like it bounces off the running back, doesn't hit the turf. Foster.
Georgia Southern offense.
French with 2 of the 3 touchdown passes. The other came from the Wildcat quarterback in Weston Bryant, who had Brown on his first touchdown earlier. Chanticleer will return this from the 5-yard line. Oh, what a haul and a run. Malcolm Gilly down the sideline. Chanticleer's answer back.
With 8 stops today for Tennessee. Incredible. Batted in the air. This one is going to be picked off. William Wright. Touchdown, Tennessee, 35 yards.
And they're trying to get back to the quick passing play. If that happens, you got to run.
There it is, the quick slant underneath. It's caught. First man misses, and you can count that for 6. Nobody's going to catch Miles Butler. They go to the quick passing game, and instead of a 5-yard gain, it's a 52-yard touchdown.
Yeah, man.
An all-SWAC selection, an All-American. Here on 2nd down. Lockhart has the man, the step from Rippert all by himself. And Nate, I got you, my boy, Rippert. In for the score, 46 yards. Yeah, do your dance, young man.
That Clemson loss, that was a team that was talked about to be in the national title run this year.
Super experienced. Salter out into the open. Caden Salter is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, they have their guy See the defensive end just crashing down, and Salter makes a perfect read. And like I said, Wyoming.
Lewis on a shot. Caught. Touchdown. We'll see what the flag is. It's offsides.
Well, Justin Ross is in fades with a number 17, the corner for Navy. Lewis just throws this up, and the focus and concentration by Braham.
Flip it over. Jared Lockhart and company have 150 to work with, and great field position, and a catch right away. Down the seam. Explosive play. They pounce on the mistake.
Howard's going to hand it off to Davis. He's got a yard, and he's got more. Nobody is going to catch the bulldozer.
Oh, my.
76 yards.
The result of the play.
Davis with his 6th touchdown of the year. Formation. Looking for the tush push, and Davis just found the seam.
Well, it's a feast or famine.
In the last 11 seconds of this game, Castellanos goes to the air. He goes deep. He hits his man in stride. It's Danzy again.
Their leading receiver has not been a factor. 3rd leading receiver in the country.
Nestamaker under heat, got rid of it, tipped and picked off. It's coming back the other way. Chris Rogers. Ball comes out, but it's a touchdown. Snags it and takes it all the way back.
Did he get in the end zone before the ball came out? You can't see where the ball is when Drew Nestamaker makes contact.
This second half just went against the Seminoles. Final play of the game, a heave and an interception. And that will finish it. Ben Hanks, the freshman corner, puts a stamp on this one, and Florida wins it 40-21.
Abu Sama in the game. This is about the spot on the field where he broke off the big run in the first half that set up the touchdown for Iowa State. This time it's up the middle, and Sama breaks contained. He's going to race to the end zone. Touchdown. 40 yards for the score for Abu Sama.
They get downhill fairly quickly.
And big shoes to fill with Cam Skattebo now in the NFL. Looking for the corner and a catch. Touchdown, ASU. 2nd for Jordan Tyson tonight. One more look at the fabulous grab by Jordan Tyson. Played his freshman year at Colorado.
Chauncey Bowens is the running back for the Dogs. Stockton pulls it, and he's got a first down and more. Touchdown, Gunnar Stockton.
Pressured up the middle, gets rid of it, and beautiful catch and run by Javon Robinson. And Robinson is into the end zone for the Panthers. 43-yard strike.
4 plays already for Miami and 3 first downs. Beck taking a shot for the end zone. It is caught. It's a touchdown for C.J. Daniels.
One turnover for each team. Each quarterback's thrown 1 interception. Mensa trying to make it hurt immediately. Barcade the catch inside the 5.
Sorry, Pepe.
Again, taking a shot down the sideline. Touchdown, Caleb Douglas. 42 yards.
I mean, it's still so early in the evaluation process for Arch Manning.
3rd down and 3. Manning downfield wide open, and here's Livingston. Parker Livingston. Look at him go. Just like that. Hook 'em.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. DeShields, clean pocket, deep man, open, here it is, down the sideline, DeRelist Clark is gone!
Dad played at Washington. Reno 1st and 10, looking deep, looking end zone, and it is caught by Nico Brown. What a grab for the senior. Touchdown, Yale.
That was just a phenomenal grab. Coverage was great. Reno steps up with pressure. Look at that. I mean, that's just perfect. They will look at that if his shoulder came down.
Play action. Velkamp going for it all. Home run ball. It's caught. Easton Messer right on the money by Velkamp. And FAU is in the red zone.
Castellanos to throw. Down the sideline. Back shoulder perfectly timed. And breaking tackles, Goose Robinson. Dragging a tackler all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Devin Neal saved the touchdown.
Parrish and Hart both over 5 yards per carry in this one for WK.
Now you have to win. You one-on-one now. Now you can get the ball in the air. It's one-on-one.
McIver looking right side, takes the deep shot, jump ball, it's caught! Matt goes up and rips it away from the defender, and WKU is set up inside the 10.
Pavia slings a dart. Sherrill's got it inside the 25. Works his way to the 15 before he's shoved out of bounds.
Crowd's been great here on 3rd down. Now the pass rush package in. Watch 19 off the edge. Darius Smith.
And a flag down. Might be a free play for Sellers. He'll take a shot. And it's pulled in. And it's a touchdown. What a throw by Sellers to Jacobs.
Looking down the field, plenty of time over the middle. He's got a man running open, and it is caught for the touchdown. So Southern Miss answers right back.
Got way behind the chains early on this drive. Caballas hobbling around, goes deep, has Kramer wide open. Peyton Kramer behind the defense. A house call. Roommate to roommate. And Tarleton State swings in front on a 68-yard catch and run.
3-man rush. Chapin taking that shot and connects. Jordan Mosley out of bounds. The 3-yard line, 47 yards.
Yeah, when the cornerback has bad eyes and he's sitting and squatting, Jordan Mosley runs right by him, and that connection that we mentioned they missed in the first half. Well, Blake
makes it 3rd and 14 now. McClain, little play action, has to step up. He is hounded and brought down, loses the football. It's brought back up and goes in the end zone for it. Recovered. My word. Malik Harp with the scoop and score.
The preseason favorite Rockets, but that kind of changed everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things where you score 14 points to win the game, and you win 5 of the last 6.
Here's Stalik Williams. Still on his feet. There he goes. Has blockers in front. Cuts it back. What a run down to the 3-yard line.
I did ask him, I said, well, what else do you have to do? He goes, I think I have to throw a touchdown.
Wow. Okay. Hagans will play this from 2 yards deep. So Samir Hagans fires off the right side, and Hagans is gone. 102 yards and a Duke touchdown for Samir Hagans. Didn't get a number on the face mask offender, but handoff up the middle. Anthony Carey, he breaks free, cuts back. Anthony Carey pouring it on.
Execute at a high level. SMU's converted 4 straight 3rd downs. Trying to do here with McFall, and he breaks free. He's going to score. No one's going to catch 0. 48 yards. The big play parade continues for the Mustangs.
Third straight drive, it's no Braylon Braxton. Instead, Landry Liddy. Scream! They could go the distance! Elijah Metcalf screaming towards the end zone. 76 yards. Bye-bye.
You want this, you got that.